So last week, my science teacher asked everyone in my class to make a model muscle mechanism, and in this video I'm going to be making one. Specifically, I chose the heart. After a bit of looking on YouTube, I found this working heart human model by Diaz Funplay. So I'm going to be trying to base it kind of off this. So here I started drawing the base for how the decorative lungs and heart would look. I based it mainly off the Diaz Funplay heart. The next day I continued. After I'd finished the outline for the heart, I colored it in. So, I'm done with the drawing. Here's the heart, and then there are the lungs. The lungs on this are red, so I'm probably going to color them red, but I'm not going to color them red on this because, I mean, it's not complicated to do, so I'll just do it on the real paper. So, yeah, basically, this is the heart. I didn't completely color in the parts because I'm too lazy, but it's meant to resemble this heart. That's what I'm basing it off of because I suck at drawing. So now it's time to get to building. So here I have a bunch of materials. So I have this book, which has like a more detailed diagram. That's just like for the design of the heart and the lungs. So I'm gonna copy that off for these cardboard pieces. So yeah, basically to make the heart and the lungs look nice, they don't on this paper, but this is like meant to be the heart and then lung. But I'm gonna draw on this kind of like cardboardy paper, and then I'm gonna like glue it on to this real cardboard. And then for the lungs, I'm gonna have styrofoam, and then I can have this tube right here, and I can put it through the styrofoam. This is the tube. So it starts here and then it goes around, and then these are made of styrofoam, and then they have the cardboard on them, and then it goes back. And here's a balloon. I do not have the balloon yet, but here I'm also meant to have a bag, which I don't have yet. And then here's meant to be a water gun. So I have 3 water guns here. Yeah, the water gun is what's actually meant to be pumping the blood around. So now I've made the heart and the lungs, and I've colored them in too, so I think they look quite nice. And then I've also cut out the cardboard lungs and the cardboard heart. I might not keep the heart because it was so hard to like cut the fine details in cardboard, so I might just have this as the heart. So the next thing I was gonna do is cut these lungs out onto styrofoam so that I could then make the tube going through them. But I encountered a problem. It's pretty difficult to cut styrofoam. The good thing about the styrofoam not working is that I had another plan. So recently, my dad's sister went to a dementia hospital, and we got to take her mattress. And so what I've done is I've cut out a piece of the mattress. That's gonna be one of the lungs, and then I can like make it like nicer shape later, but this is just like a rough outline, and then I'm gonna make one for the other lung, and then it's gonna be all good. So I've now glued the mattress onto the cardboard. So in a time lapse I will cut a hole in this side and then that side on this too, so that there's like a hole going through both of them like this. Then I will put the tube through. So I did some building off camera and everything's good now. As you see, the balloon's here, none of the water's leaking out, except for a bit over here, but yeah, lungs are in, all good. There's only one thing that's not good. It doesn't work at all. So if I get the water back to the balloon, it literally does nothing. All the water stays exactly the same. So my new plan is, since the balloon still works, I'm gonna swap this water balloon out for another balloon right here, and then I'm gonna just use this balloon to pump it over here, this balloon to pump it over here, and then this balloon to pump it back. So guys, I've now spent the past like 2 hours trying to get this to work, and it still doesn't really, but this is the best I'm gonna get it. And if one of the balloons explode, I want proof that I did actually make the project, even if I won't be able to show it. So we pump. And then we pump back. And there you go, that is my project. Then I added styrofoam balls to the water to make it seem like blood cells were moving. So, now here I've glued the different pieces on. Not perfectly, but it's kind of difficult because the parts are wet. And now, here, we have the blood cells flowing. Then they flow back.